after a 4th straight win, and should they get it tonight, they'll get one monkey off their back, and it will hand Cumberland's, on the other hand, a 3rd straight loss. We said they have lost 3 of their last 5 games after starting 7-0. Rio Grande will have Gunnell, Cubey, Legg, Haynes, and Morris, the starting 5 on the floor. And the Patriots will counter with Clayman, Neely, Cungius, Daniels, and Layden, their starting 5. It'll be Cumberland basketball to start half number 2, and we are underway in a kick violation as Neely tried to work it down low to Daniel, and I think it was Brad Cubey that came up with his best NHL goalie imitation. Kick, save, and a beauty. Here's Daniel lobbing down low. Cungius hands to Layden. Layden high up over Dominic Haynes. Put it up and in. 30-28. Rio's lead is cut but to 2. Red Storm on offense for the first time here in this second half. Up high, here's Haynes lobbing down low and laying it up and in is Terrell Morris, and he's fouled. Foul is whistled against Patrico Layden. It is his first. It is team foul number 1. And Terrell Morris's first points of the night come in spectacular fashion on the lob layup, and he completes the 3-point play to give Rio a 5-point cushion. Conventional 3-point play by the junior forward from Columbus. His first points of the night. He is the leading scorer on this Rio Grande team at an even 16 points per game. 33-28. Red Storm by 5. Layden hands to Daniel. Clayman, top of the key 3 is good, and he's fouled. Wow. Whistled against Sean Gunnell. His second, team foul number 1, and Clayman trying to complete the 4-point play. And does exactly that and slices a 5-point lead down to 1. 19 minutes to play in regulation. Rio Grande in front 33-32. In the lane, here's Terrell Moore shooting up over Layden. No good, and the rebound comes down to Cungius. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Cungius, 6'6" junior out of Hawthorne, California. Here's Matt Daniel from just inside the top of the key. Or the 3-point arc, no good. Rebound, Cungius put it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Rio Grande to Evan Legg. Here's Gunnell driving off the glass, missing. Rebound down into the hands of the Patriots. Patrico Layden. Into the corner, Clayman to Layden, to Neely, to Daniel. Daniel driving past Legg, dumping into the lane, into traffic, it's stolen. Gunnell out of there with it. 2-on-1. Sean drives, put it up, no good, but a foul whistled against Xavion Neely. It'll be Neely's first and team foul number 2 here in the second half.
Personal foul number 23. Xavion Neely, that's his first.
Sean Gunnell back to the free throw line. He is 1 of 2 from there tonight and has 3 points in the game. Sean averaging, coming into this one, 13.2 points and 7.8 rebounds per game. Terrell Morris doing some housework. We saw Brad Cubey clean up a little bit earlier, and the multi-talented Timo down there cleaning up some sweat off the floor. Here's Gunnell's free throw, good. Aaron Watts returns, and Layden will check out. 18-11 to play in the ball game. Gunnell trying to extend the Rio lead to 3. Goins will check in if he hits the free throw, and he does. Steve Goins into the game, replacing Cungius. Gunnell hits both free throws, and Rio leads by 3 with 18-10 to play in the game. 35-32. Daniel works around a screen set by Goins. Now hands to Watts. Watts, top of the key, goes to Neely. Neely wasn't looking for it and lost it. Kuby has the loose ball. On the right side, bounce pass to Morris. Morris driving, and his path to the basket was impeded by Aaron Watts, who stuck his hip out there, and the contact will create Watts' second foul tonight, and team foul number 3 here in the second half against the Patriots. So it'll be Rio Grande to inbound the basketball. Kuby will do so to the left of the bucket on the baseline. Comes into Haynes, back to Kuby. Brad driving, dishing out front. Open 3 for Morris. Side of the iron, or back of the iron rather. No good. To rebound down to Neely. Neely sprints down the floor and has his shot rejected by Terrell Morris out of bounds. He went right at Timo, and Timo matched him stride for stride and then went airborne and swatted it out of bounds. Cumberlands will inbound. They lob it into Neely, missed the shot, got his own rebound and puts it up over Kuby in, and he's fouled by Kuby. Comes with 17-31. Kuby picks up his third foul, team foul number 2. Kuby will leave. Warmack checks in. Goins leaves. Kungius back in. Or Kungius. Get enough different pronunciations. Surely we'll get it right before the night's out. Neely trying to tie it. And does. Conventional three-point play to knot the score at 35 with 17.5 to play. Warmack, right side leg. Haynes back to Warmack. Jermaine finds leg driving, leg dishing to Haynes. Dom works on that baseline and tries to drive around Flynn Clayman, and Clayman fouls him. His third. Team foul number 4. Clayman will leave, and Chance Armstrong, the 6'5" freshman, as we mentioned earlier, from Mount Washington, Kentucky, will check in. Warmack into leg, and away from the basketball. A foul is whistled against the Patriots, and that might be against Chance Armstrong. Trying to battle the big man, Dom Haynes, and Armstrong picks up his second, team foul number 5. Warmack lobs it into Haynes. Haynes looking in the lane to Gunnell. Gunnell in traffic, put it up, no good, and there's a follow slam by Terrell Morris. Crashes the boards and with authority slams it home to put Rio Grande back in front, 37-35. On the other end, Neely pull-up J is short, and the rebound comes down to Morris. Quick outlet to Warmack. On the run, here comes the Storm. Gunnell from just inside the top of the key fires up an air ball. He felt it, just didn't have enough on it. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Patriots basketball. Rio in front, 37-35 with 16.5 to play. Left side, Armstrong. Now right side, Daniels, top of the key. Watts almost lost it. Got it back now, hands to Neely. Neely, wow, what a screen set by Kungius, and Kungius is going to be called for a moving screen. That rattled the cage of Jermaine Warmack. Kungius picks up his second. It is team foul number 6. Rio will inbound right in front of the Cumberland's bench. Maka Garba will replace Dominic Haynes, and Donnie Butcher not a bit happy about that last call as he just disgustedly looks at the officials while the inbounds comes in right in front of his own bench. On the left side in the front court, here's Terrell Morris. Morris working on Watts, lost it on the floor. It's picked up by Warmack. He's in the land of the Giants. Whips to Garba. Garba skip it the other way to Warmack. Fake the three. Drives in. Dumps to Gunnell. Nicely done. Missed the layup. Rebound off the hands of the Patriots. It'll stay Rio Grande basketball. 15:52 to play in the ball game. 37 Rio Grande, 35 the University of the Cumberlands. And now Tomas Funchess will replace Chance Armstrong. Lob it in, looking for Morris. In and out of his hands, but into the hands of Gunnell. To Warmack, down low to Garba. Garba, a little turnaround hook in the lane, no good, and Funchess has the rebound for the Patriots. Xavion Neely goes left side now to Aaron Watts. Watts, top of the key, Matt Daniel. Right side, Neely. Down low, it goes to Tomas Funchess. Little spin hook, too strong. Rebound, Congias. Congias feeds Funchess, and he lays it up and in. Funchess ties it back up at 37. 15-15 to play in the game. Here's Evan Legg driving and tried to dish it to Sean Gunnell, and his pass went wide right and out of bounds, and the turnover will give it back to the Patriots. Daryl Hunter will check back in for Rio Grande, and Evan Legg will take a seat. Tied at 37 with 15 minutes to play in regulation. Xavion Neely goes to Funchess. Funchess waits for Daniel, and Daniel is called for traveling. I don't know about that. It looked like he maintained his pivot foot. The other foot slid, but officiating crew didn't see it that way, and the turnover will give it to Rio Grande. Terrell Morris this time will run the point. Drives toward the bucket. Open path, and he slams it home. Terrell Morris, his second slam. He's got 7 all in this half. And Rio back in front by 2, 39-37. Neely, top of the key. Watts for 3 in the lead. It is no good. And the rebound is pinballed around and controlled by Daryl Hunter. He'll hand to Warmack. Rio with the ball in the lead. Warmack on the right wing. Gets around Neely to the bucket. Dumps it down low for Hunter. Hunter saves it back in, but does so into the hands of Funchess. On the run, here come the Patriots. Daniel spots for 3 on the left side. It rims in and out. Hunter has the rebound for Rio. We go the other way. It's Warmack. Skip pass to Morris. Morris, top of the key, works around a screen, into the corner. Hunter, 3 is airborne. Ring it. Daryl Hunter, his first points of the night. Rio by 5, and Cumberland wants a timeout with 13:37 to play in the ball game. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. 42-37, Rio Grande in front by 5. This is Rio Grande basketball on iHot.
Want your school or club sporting events on the internet in just minutes? Log on to EasyStream.com and find out. That's EasyStream.com. EasyStream, streaming made easy.
Bill, I've got to find a way to raise some money for my athletic program. Any ideas?
Now that you mention it, I do. Have you heard of EasyStream.com? It's the easiest way to broadcast your school's games on the internet.
EasyStream.com. Sounds interesting, but how is that going to help me raise money?
You can get sponsors for your broadcasts on EasyStream.com. Your school can provide a key service to the community and make money doing it.
What a great idea. My school will love this. I'm going to contact EasyStream.com today. What's the number?
Just call 1-800-866-7510 or log on to EasyStream.com for more information. They'll have you broadcasting in no time.
EasyStream.com. Streaming made easy. Call 1-800-866-7510 today.
13:37 to play in the ball game. Rio Grande 42. 12th ranked Cumberland's 37. Randy Payton with you from the Newt Oliver Arena. Out of the timeout, it will be Cumberland's basketball as Clayman will inbound to Neely. And the Patriots will get it into the front court as they operate right to left as we look at it from high above the floor here at the Newt Oliver Arena. Benito Santiago Jr. checks in, goes to Clayman. Clayman spin move jumper, no good. Rebound is fought for, and a foul is whistled. And it is whistled, I believe, on Santiago Jr. It is, in fact, on Santiago Jr. on the back of Sean Gunnell. It is his second. It is team foul number 7. He was actually, I guess, on the back of Terrell Morris, and Morris will be going to the free throw line.
At the line, shooting 1 in the bonus for 34, Terrell Morris.
Morris was 7 points in the game, 1 of 1 thus far from the line tonight, and he hits the first to earn the second. Trying to give Rio Grande a 7-point lead, and he does exactly that. 44-37. Red Storm by 7 with 13:15 to play in the ball game. Out front, Neely trying to work around Jermaine Warmack, and Warmack got a piece of him, his first, and team foul number 3. Clayman will inbound the ball for the Patriots just to the left of their bench, and does so into Neely. Neely between the leg dribble, now works left side to Santiago Jr. for 3, and it's good. Makes it 44-40. Santiago Jr. now with 5 in the game. Here's Morris driving, cut off, hands to Warmack. Warmack around a screen set by Morris, backs up, 3 is airborne, short. Rebound down to Goins for the Patriots. Ahead, here's Daniel, leaving it into the corner to Neely. Down low, Goins, off the glass, no. Rebound, Maka Garba for Rio Grande. Outlet to Warmack. Jermaine bounces it down low to Gunnell, and Gunnell was able to field it in despite the fact it was kicked by the Patriots, and the kick violation will stop action and keep the ball in the hands of Rio Grande, but they'll have to inbound it. Rio Grande wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, and that'll give us a chance to update you on scores from around the Mid-South Conference tonight in men's play. A 5:53 to play in the ball game. It is West Virginia Tech leading Lindsey Wilson by a score of 71-57. 5:02 left in the ball game. Pikeville has come back to take the lead on Campbellsville, 61-59, and in a bloodletting, literally, at UVA Wise tonight. St. Catherine at the half, trailing UVA Wise 45-41. 2 technical fouls called in the first half, and the game stopped 4 times because of blood. So, as I said, literally a bloodletting tonight at UVA Wise as they are battling, in all sense of the word, St. Catherine. 44-40, Rio Grande leads here with 12:27 to play in the ball game, and the Red Storm will inbound. And Terrell Morris will do the honors. Smacks that ball and puts everybody in motion. It comes into Warmack to Hunter. Finds Morris at the foul line. Timo backs out. Now dumps down low to Garba. Garba, kick it out Morris for 3. Short. Rebound. Comes down to Congias. He'll hand to Daniel, and here come the Patriots. Neely. Santiago Jr. Down low, Congias. And he goes up strong to the bucket and is fouled, I believe, by Garba. It is Maka's second of the night, and team foul number 4 in the second half. We have timeout on the floor. 11:58 to play in the ball game. Rio Grande 44. And the University of the Cumberland's 40. This is Rio Grande basketball from iHigh.
The athletic programs at the University of Rio Grande are a part of the NAIA's Champion of Character initiative. The mission of Champions of Character is to change the culture of sports through the 5 core values of respect, responsibility, integrity, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. Rio is committed to the game plan of character-driven intercollegiate athletics. To find out more about being a champion of character, log on to the NAIA website, naia.cstv.com, and be a champion of character.
11:58 to play in the ball game. Rio Grande in front of the University of the Cumberlands by a score, of 44-40. Game 2 of our Mid-South Conference doubleheader tonight. If you were not around for Game 1, number 14 in the country, the University of the Cumberlands, knocking off Rio Grande by a score of 69-57. The Rio Grande men now trying to earn a split. It'll be Markeith Congeus at the free throw line, shooting 2. He has 2 points on the night and enters the game averaging 8.3 points and 8 rebounds per game. Has yet to try a free throw tonight. First attempt here is no good. It rattles in and out. Spins that ball, bends the knees, right-hander fires for a second time, and that one won't go. Rebound tapped up, out of bounds, last touched by the Red Storm. It'll be Cumberland's basketball.
In the line, the Cumberland's number 3.
Clayman checks in, and Goins checks out. Santiago Jr. to put it in play. Needs help, calls timeout. Nobody open, good defense by Rio Grande. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So we stay at 11:55 to play in the ball game, and Rio Grande in front by a score of 44-40. Again, we're back with you here on iHigh. On Saturday, Lindsey Wilson will be in the house. And speaking of which, they trail WVU Tech 75-67 with 3:40 left in the game down in Montgomery tonight. Of course, that game with West Virginia Tech being ineligible for the Mid-South Conference Championship no longer counts as a conference game, but everybody in the MSC playing a home and away series with West Virginia Tech nonetheless. Of course, Rio Grande already went down there and suffered a loss, and Lindsey Wilson has to rally tonight to avoid the same fate. Out of the timeout, they'll inbound to Neely. Neely goes to Daniel. Daniel spots for 3 on the right side, and he hit it. Matt Daniel, his second 3 of the night. He has 9, and the Patriots are within 1. 44-43, Rio by 1. Warmack goes toward that left side over in front of his coach, Ken French, gets the call, and now goes to Gunnell. 15 on the shot clock. Warmack out between the circles. Left side, a long 3. Back iron, no good. Garba, the offensive board, up strong, and he's going to be fouled. Santiago thought he got all ball, but he's called for his 3rd foul, and it comes with 11:15 to play in the ball game. It is team foul number 8, and it will send Maka Garba to the line to shoot 2. Garba yet to shoot a free throw tonight. 15 for 19 on the season, and the bank is open late as he banks it in. Wasn't pretty, but they all count. Second free throw by Garba. His high arcing shot hits the front of the iron and misses, no good. To rebound down to Clayman. Rio by 2 with 11:10 to play in the game. Here's Neely driving, shooting, and scoring to tie it up. Neely with 9. Tied at 45. Rio's going to check in 4 new players at the next dead ball. Left side, Morris. Top of the key, Hunter. Right side, Warmack. 3, good. Warmack sends Rio back in front. His 4th three-pointer of the night. On the other end, Neely, high arcing shot, no good. Tapped by Clayman, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Red Storm. It'll be Cumberland's basketball. Rio will check in Cubey, Legg, Haynes, and Prater. Everybody leaves except Daryl Hunter. Here's Santiago Jr. Had it knocked away, got it back, hands to Neely. Neely is tripped, and a foul is whistled against Brad Kuby, and that's big. That's his fourth. Just came back into the game, and it was an excuse me foul as he got his feet tangled with Neely, and he's whistled for the personal. Rio by 3, 48-45 with 10:15 to play in the game. Here's Santiago. Goes down low to Clayman, up over Prater, no good, but Prater fouls it. Prater picks up his first. It is team foul number 6, and Flynn Clayman, who is 1 of 1 from the line tonight and has 6 points in the game, will go to the line to shoot 2. Clayman averages 11.1 per game, and he hits the first one. Second free throw is good as well. Clayman now with 8. Clayman will leave, and Steve Goins checks back in, and Rio's lead is sliced to 1 at 48-47. Halfway through this second half. Here's Legg driving the baseline, dishing it out front to Kuby. Brad will drive. Floater is on the way. It's short. Rebound, batted around out front. Haynes taps it out to Hunter. Kuby, Prater, and back to Kuby. Kuby tried to go left side to Hunter, and Santiago Jr. stole it. Benito drives, lays it up, and missed the layup. Rebound down to Evan Legg for Rio Grande. Santiago Jr. got a little bit out of control and could not finish after coming up with a steal. Right side, here's Evan Legg. Legg away from the basketball. We've got a foul whistled. And it's whistled against Markeith Congius, his third. And team foul number 9. And Dominic Haynes will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Goins will leave, and Clayman returns. Haynes on the season is a 58.5% free throw shooter. Got it. Dom earns the second one. Looking for point number 6 on the night. And comes up short. Rebound, though, down to Ethan Prater. Offensive board, Legg faked the 3 and kicks it out front to Kuby. Rio by 2 and with the basketball. Legg. Kuby. Brad directing traffic. Top of the key, it goes to Prater. Ethan bounce pass down low to Haynes with 9 on the shot clock. Dom, jumper, got it. Haynes with 7. Rio's lead is 4. 51-47. Red Storm by 4. Xavion Neely. Hands now to Daniel. Daniel driving, dishing. Clayman for 3 in the left corner. Too strong. Rebound on the weak side. Comes down to Brad Kuby. Kuby to Legg. Bounce pass to Haynes. Dom working down on Congius, and on the drive to the bucket, he's fouled. Whistle it on Flynn Clayman. It is his 4th. Team foul number 10, and Haynes back to the line to shoot 2. Averaging 9.8 points and 3.8 rebounds per game, and his first free throw is good. Goins back in. Congius will leave. Aaron Watts will check in, and Clayman will leave. Haynes with 8 points, looking for number 9. Short, rebound, comes down to Daniel. Rio by 5 with 8:15 to play. Quickly on the other end, Santiago Jr. drives the baseline and is fouled on his way to the basket. It's whistled against Dominic Haynes, his first, and team foul number 7, and Benito Santiago Jr., the son of the former catcher for San Diego Padres, played for the Cincinnati Reds for a little bit. He'll shoot free throw. First one, no good. Santiago Jr. did not shoot a free throw in his first game. That last time out against Indiana Southeast, he scored 3 points and grabbed 5 rebounds. Trying to make it a 4-point game, and does as he hits the second of 2. 52-48, Rio by 4 and with a basketball. Kuby working on Neely. Now goes left side to Hunter. Darrell goes right back to Brad Kuby. Kuby drives past Neely. Left elbow jumper is airborne and good. Brad Kuby's first points of this second half, and Rio's lead is 6. 54-48. Neely pulls up his dribble. He needs help. He tries to hand to Daniels. It's tipped away and stolen by Legg. Evan will drive and miss the layup. The tap by Hunter is up and in. Hunter taps it in. Rio leads by 8. Cumberland's wants a timeout. It is a full timeout. 7:27 to play. Rio Grande 56. Cumberland's 48. This is Rio Grande basketball from iHigh.
Did you know that higher learning means higher earning in your lifetime? Or put another way, the more education you get, the more dollars you add to your paycheck, simply by going to college. Whatever your age, the University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College can jumpstart your dreams for the future and help you increase your paycheck. From technical courses to liberal arts, daytime or evening classes, it's all within your reach. Call Rio Grande today at 1-800-282-7201. Rio Grande, where your future is within reach.
7:27 left in the ball game. Rio Grande in front, 56-48 from elsewhere in the MSC tonight. A three-pointer at the buzzer, missed by Campbellsville. Pikeville defeats Campbellsville 72-71 tonight. And they believe went ahead on a tip-in with 7 seconds left. 11:59 left in the game. UVA-Y still up on St. Catherine 57-54. Rio Grande 56. Cumberland's 48 with 7:20 to play in the ball game. Left side, here's Watts. Top of the key. Matt Daniel now with it. He tries to drive past Warmack, and a little pushing and shoving. The elbow from Daniel, the forearm from Warmack, and Warmack is whistled for his second. Team foul number 8, and Daniel will go back to the line to shoot the one and bonus. He is 3 of 4 from the line tonight and has 9 points in the game. He averages on the season 15.3. First one good. That gets him the second one. Daniel's second free throw is up and in as well. He has 11 in the game, and Rio leads 56-50. Kuby into the front court. Right side, Gunnell. Skip pass is stolen by Santiago Jr., and then Santiago Jr. has his pocket picked from behind by Jermaine Warmack. So Rio gets it back. Right side, Morris. Down low, it goes to Gunnell. Gunnell back to Morris, to Kuby. Left side, Warmack. Foul line, Gunnell. Kuby driving, dishing. Morris, 3, good. Timo with 12, and Rio leads by 9 with 6:25 to play in the ball game. Top of the key, Daniel. Driving past Warmack. dumping down low. Goins reverse layup is no good, and he draws a foul. Whistle it on Maka Garba. His third. Team foul number 9, and Steve Goins will go to the free throw line where he's 0 for 1 tonight and now 1 for 2 on the season. He'll shoot 2 here. First one, good. Flynn Clayman checks back in. Santiago Jr. checks out. Goins trying to get the Patriots back within 7 with 6:15 to play in the game. Airborne, rims in and out. Rebound down to Watts. Watts goes back up with it and is fouled by Garba. And Garba, in the span of 2 seconds, picks up his 3rd and 4th fouls. It is now team foul number 10. And the Patriots are going to be shooting 2. Actually, both teams will be shooting 2 for the final 6:13.
At the line, shooting the double bonus, number 1, Aaron Watts.
Aaron Watts, who had a 3-pointer back in the first half, has yet to attempt a free throw tonight, and on the season is a perfect 5 for 5. He'll get 2 here. Spins it, eyes the hoop, fires, got it. Garba out, Haynes in. Kungius. Kungius back in. Second free throw by Watts is up and in. So he's got 5, and Rio's lead is cut to 6 at 59-53. 6:05 to play in the game. Haynes goes to Warmack. QB. Morris. Timo driving the baseline. He's cut off and goes back to QB left side. High post left side. Haynes into the corner. Morris for 3. Good. Rio back by 9. On a 3 by Terrell Morris, 62-53. Aaron Watts to Clayman. Clayman left side 3. In and out, no good. Rebound down to Rio Grande's Dominic Haynes. He'll hand to Warmack, and Warmack in turn gives to QB. QB, right wing Morris. Right side, here's Haynes with it. Puts it on the ground, needs help, waits for the trailing QB. And away from the basketball, we get a timeout taken by Rio Grande, and it will be a full timeout. 5:17 to play in the game. Rio Grande 62. Cumberland's 53. This is Rio Grande basketball from iHigh.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself, because your desire to excel still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
5:17 to play in the ball game. 62-53. Rio in front of Cumberland's. Update on some other scores. 5:54 to play. St. Catharines 62. UVA 61. West Virginia Tech has defeated Lindsey Wilson 87-78. And on the drive along the baseline, the ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Cumberland's basketball, but not before we have the media timeout. 5:15 to play in the ball game. 62-53, Rio in front, and we return with more in a moment. This is Rio Grande basketball from iHigh.
Not interfere with us here, Reverend Hayes. You're not learning. You're saying put the child.
Hey, Ben, are you going to watch the big game tonight?
No, Craig. The game is only on local television, and I can't get that channel, and I'm not too happy about it.
They should stream the game over the internet using EasyStream.com. Then you could watch it from anywhere in the world.
Stream the game? EasyStream.com? What are you talking about?
Think broadcasting, Ben. Streaming is when you broadcast audio or video over the internet. Because the internet is worldwide, anyone in the world can watch. And EasyStream.com is a leader in making that process simple.
So I can watch the big game on my computer from anywhere, and I don't have to miss any of the action? Thank you, EasyStream.
Yes, thank you, EasyStream. If you want more information, just log on to EasyStream.com.
EasyStream.com. Streaming made easy. Call 1-800-866-7510 today.
5:15 to play in the ball game. 62-53. Rio Grande trying to extend the winning streak to 4 straight and pick up a win in the resumption of the Mid-South Conference schedule. Out of the timeout, the ball inbounded and into the hands of the Patriots. Xavion Neely works around the screen, drives to the bucket. Shot rejected by Terrell Morris, but into the hands of Clayman. Here's Daniel out front. Aaron Watts faked the 3. It goes back to Daniel. They'll lob down low to Goins. Goins backing down Haynes, shoots over him and scores. Goins has 5. 62-55. Rio by 7 with 4:44 to play in the game. Brad Kuby on the right wing. Bounces down low to Haynes. Haynes puts it on the ground in the lane. Throws up a jumper that went up and in. 64-55. Rio again by 9. Here's Neely. Neely hands to Daniel. Daniel driving. Bumps Warmack, no call. Daniel pulls up his dribble, goes back out front to Neely. Neely for 3 out front. Short, rebound, tipped around, fought for, and out of there with it is Terrell Morris. Then there's a massive tie-up, bodies on the floor. Arrow, if they go to it, will favor Rio Grande, and they do. Nice hustle all the way around by both teams, and the tie-up favors the Red Storm. Goins will leave, and Tomas Funchess will check in. 4:03 to play in the game, and Rio Grande in front 64-55. Trying to go 9-5 on the season and 1-2 in Mid-South Conference play. Inbounds from Gunnell to Kuby and into the front court. The senior out of Dayton brings the Red Storm. Goes to Warmack. Warmack to Gunnell. Sean on that right wing, yet to put it on the ground, now does. Driving around on Funchess, hands to Warmack. 15 on the shot clock. Back to Gunnell. Corner, 3, Morris, money. 12-point Rio Grande lead with 3.5 to play. Here's Neely. Out front, Daniel, 3. In and out, no good. And Morris has the rebound, and he's fouled as he comes down with it by Aaron Watts. His 3rd. And Timo will go back to the line to shoot 2. 18 points for Morris, all in the second half. First free throw, no good. It rattled in and out. Second, good. So he hits 1 of 2. And I think they were trying to check in Goins, and the ball had already been inbounded. Donnie Butcher not happy, pleading his case with Edwin Young, but play on. Here's Neely in the lane, dumping out front. Right side, 3 by Watts, no good, but there's Funchess for the rebound to put it up and in. 68-57. 11-point Rio Grande lead. We're under 3 to play. On the right side, Sean Gunnell to Warmack. Bounce pass, down low, Haynes driving on Clayman and tried to dump it out to Morris, threw it away. Watts has the steal. Ahead, here's Daniel, reverse layup. Nicely done, and he got it to go. He has 13. And back within 9 are the Patriots. They trail 68-59 with now 2:25 left in the ball game. And Ken French wants a timeout, and it will come with 2:22 to play in the game, and it will come with Rio Grande in front 68-59. Timeout on the floor. We return in a moment. This is Rio Grande basketball on iHigh.
The athletic programs at the University of Rio Grande are a part of the NAIA's Champion of Character initiative. The mission of Champions of Character is to change the culture of sports through the 5 core values of respect, responsibility, integrity, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. Rio is committed to the game plan of character-driven intercollegiate athletics. To find out more about being a champion of character, log on to the NAIA website, naia.cstv.com, and be a champion of character.
2:22 to play in the ball game. Rio Grande in front, 68-59. 3:44 to play down in Wise, Virginia. UVA Wise up on St. Catharines, 66-64. Interesting night as we resume that Mid-South Conference schedule. And it ain't over yet. 2:22 to play in the ball game. 68-59. Rio Grande in front by 9. And with the ball and on the inbounds, away from the ball, a foul whistle.
Personal foul number 42, Matt Daniel.
And it's whistled against Cumberland's Matt Daniel, his first. And it'll send Brad Kuby to the free throw line. Brad 1 of 2 from the stripe tonight, and it makes him now 21 of 31 on the season. 21 of 32 on the season. Senior eyes the hoop, and he hit it. Has 8 points on the night. Rio by 10 with 2:22 to play. And multiple lane violations. It looked like 3 different players were in. And apparently it was Dominic Haynes who triggered double lane violation. It goes to a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Cumberland's. So they've got it down 10 with 2:15 to play. Watts fakes the 3 and then travels. .213 left. Gunnell inbounds to Warmack. He's hounded in the backcourt by Xavion Neely. And gets it into the front court. 2 minutes to play in the game. Warmack, bounce pass. Gunnell, back to Warmack. Jermaine goes down low to Gunnell. In traffic, he put it up and in. Gunnell with 7. Rio by 12 with 1:46 to play. Neely, right side, got it. And a timeout taken by Cumberland's with 1:38 left. Rio by 10, 71-61. We return to the Newt in a moment. This is Rio Grande basketball from iHigh.
Did you know that higher learning means higher earning in your lifetime? Or put another way, the more education you get, the more dollars you add to your paycheck, simply by going to college. Whatever your age, the University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College can jumpstart your dreams for the future and help you increase your paycheck. From technical courses to liberal arts, daytime or evening classes, it's all within your reach. Call Rio Grande today at 1-800-282-7201. Rio Grande, where your future is within reach.
$1:38 to play in the ball game. 71-61. Rio Grande in front of the University of the Cumberlands by 10. 98 seconds away from an upset of a nationally ranked team that would give them their first ever win in Mid-South Conference play. Still have work to do, though. Gunnell to inbound. Comes into Morris. Morris ahead to Warmack into the front court. Germain splits the defense and then loses the ball. Out of there with it comes Xavion Neely. He'll drive, he'll lay it up, and he'll lay it in. 8-point game, 71-63. And foul in the backcourt. It's against Matt Daniel, his second. And with 1:22 left in the game, it's going to come down now to Rio Grande's ability to hit free throws down the stretch. And on the season, that's been a sore spot, 62.5% as a team. Jermaine Warmack will go to the line. He shoots 69.8% on the season, and it's good. Warmack with 15 points tonight. Sophomore from Orange, New Jersey. He hit them both. Maka Garba checks back in. Dom Haynes checks out. Rio by 10 with 1:20 to play in the ball game. Neely working around QB, shooting, missing, rebound, pinballed around and tipped off the hands of, I believe, Maka Garba. It'll stay Cumberland's basketball with 1:09 left. Watts inbounds to Clayman, in traffic, missed it, rebound, Terrell Morris. Morris out of the pack, hands to Warmack, a minute to play. Here's Cuby into the front court. Cuby is going to be fouled on the right wing, I believe, by Aaron Watts with 56.8 seconds left. It is his fourth, and it will send Cuby to the free throw line. Brad Cuby in the ball game tonight, 8 points. 2 of 3 officially from the free throw line. That last attempt that he had didn't count because of the double lane violation. Free throw, good. 11-point lead with 56.8 seconds left. Going to have another lane violation if he misses, but he hits it. Rio by 12 with 56 seconds left. On the other end, Neely, kick it out. Watts, long three, good. Patriots aren't ready to lay down yet. They hit a three. They call a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. 75-66, Rio by 9 with 48.7 seconds left. University of the Cumberlands, they began the season at 7-0. Have lost 3 of their last 5, including their last 2, and Rio trying to extend that streak now to 3 straight. and at the same time pick up a 4th straight win of their own and their first in Mid-South Conference play. Kuby inbounds to Warmack, and he is fouled by Neely with 47.7 seconds left. Neely's second, and Warmack will go to the free throw line. Jermaine is 4 of 5 from the stripe tonight. He has hit his last 4, and he has 16 points in the game. Free throw is no good. It did everything it could do to go down, but did not. Ethan Prater will leave. Sean Gunnell returns. Evan Legg leaves. And Maka Garba returns. Warmack's second free throw is good. Rio leads by 10, 76-66. Neely, 3, in and out, rebound, down to the Red Storm and Terrell Morris. Kuby is going to be fouled with 33.5 seconds left. And it's on Aaron Watts, and he's done. He will foul out with 33.5 seconds left. And he'll leave with 8 points. Benito Santiago Jr. will check in. Neely will check out. And Devin Grigsby will check in. And Cumberland's also checks in. It's either Cedric Vaughn or Dion Hudson. It's Dion Hudson for the first time tonight, 5'9" sophomore from Ontario, California. Brad Kuby to the free throw line for 2. The first one is airborne, and it is good. 77-66. Second one. Short rebound down to Santiago Jr. Half a minute to play. Rio by 11. Hudson. Clayman. Clayman tried to go up for 3. Had it stripped by Kuby. Into the hands. It goes to Devin Grigsby, and Grigsby tries to lob it down low, and a foul is whistled against Maka Garba, and he's done. So Garba will foul out with 17.9 seconds left and with 1 point. Garba will leave on fouls. Hunter will check out. Gunnell and Prater will check in. And Steve Goins to the line to shoot 2. First one, good. Trying to get the Patriots within 9 with 17.9 seconds left. Can't do it. Rebound tipped up and controlled by Prater. 14 seconds left. Rio by 10. And folks, the curse appears to be over. Rio Grande, for the first time in its membership of the Mid-South Conference, has an MSC win. 77-67. The Red Storm